Hey guys, it's Stephen and Phil here, back with another video on Club Footy. Hope you're all very well. Phil, are you okay?
Oh, very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very, very good. We've got 3 beautiful pairs of boots to talk about today. Loads of new releases at this time of year, when obviously all the brands are setting out their stores for 2019. And today we're going to look at a little bit closer to 3 more. So we want your comments below. Obviously, let us know what you think of all these boots down below, and then obviously give this video a like as well. But we're going to start today with Puma's stunning new launch of the Eclipse Pack, the Future 19.1 and the One 19.1. Basically, have had a lovely kind of silhouetted makeover, and they're really, really nice. Now, personally, for me, I'm much more a fan of the Future. I think this is a genuine step up in terms of design for Puma. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. A really nice pair of boots. And interestingly, they're not actually going to send it to the athletes to wear. I guess they've got loads of boots these days released, but they're not going to send it. But my initial reactions, Phil, is that's really nice.
I'd completely agree, and I really liked the last pack from Puma, that kind of bright orange and blue one that they did. This is, again, I'd agree, fantastic. And there's something about this sort of, I think the direction the boots are heading, that kind of look, a bit like the copper from Adidas.
Yeah.
That sort of really nice attention to detail, but it is good. And
all the texture on the boots as well, all the texture and all the detail. And I'm really loving personally the simple kind of the main black body, then there's nice crisp white sole plate. I think it's a very classy, very sleek look, but also very modern. I don't understand why they're not doing this thing where they send them to the athletes, but I guess they're just leaving them the choice, really.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. They don't. I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't, because they're really nice, and of course that sort of design would go with pretty much any kit, any player. So, but having said that, you can still buy them. So
these are available now. Yeah, you can get them basically online. So don't forget FOOTY.COM if you want to find the cheapest variations anywhere. But for me, this is a step in the right direction for Puma. Obviously, they've been doing massive things this year to super for a bunch of footballers.
They have.
Given the likes of City, apparently, whose shirts next year will be Puma. They've swept up Company and Guardiola, weirdly, and Aguero. And obviously, I think Michael Royce is a famous wearer of these this season. In general, Puma are stepping up the game. So they're looking to, they're going at Adidas and Nike, aren't they? They're not quite there yet, but they are going at them.
They are.
Back on the nostalgia blast though, from me, every time I see the word Mizuno, I immediately think of my childhood. They've dropped a new Morelia Neo II, part of the day and night pack, after also dropping the Rabula 2 earlier on in the week. And these, once again, well, these just take me back to being younger. I always think of Mizuno, I think of Rivaldo and that ilk.
Really nice colour, and I think it's funny with Mizuno, we were talking earlier, actually they've got a couple of the big names over in Japan, of course, the likes of Torres, I believe, are wearing Mizuno. So they're sort of sneakily got a nice little, I think they found a nice spot, a nice kind of niche in the market there. Where, as you say, really kind of evocative kind of retro memories there with the Mizuno.
It's simple. They're definitely not pushing themselves out of the comfort zone with this boot. I think that's pretty much a fair statement, really. Exactly. What I do love is that the orange on this boot is called Clownfish Orange. Finding Nemo vibes.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. That should be a nice aqua blue then, shouldn't it, really? C-type links. I don't know where they've come from that. I don't know why you put that on a press release either, really. I mean, it's adorable too. It's very Japanese, I guess.
Yeah. And even the like the font at the back of the boot there, it's just really kind of nice and old school as well. They're not like you say trying to do anything too fancy. It is a really sort of look at even that font. It's just really almost a bit too kind of obvious, but no, it is really nice. I do like that combination.
I love the Japanese. I mean, I guess Mizuno is kind of it's not really that big in the UK and mainland Europe, really, I guess. But I guess it's one of those things where in Japan, it's probably just a lot bigger than we realise, really. And this, it's a simple thing. It's not got the same class and elegance of, say, the new Puma pack. And it's not quite anywhere near the complexity of the design. But they come in at like £100. So they're obviously premium quality, but they're actually a decent price compared to what you see most new boots launched these days. So you can't really argue with that. Onto a boot, to me, that has class written all over it. This is a couple of weeks old now, but I wanted to talk about it because I think they're absolutely beautiful. And these are the kind of boots that kind of incite nostalgia, but also have that just very modern aesthetic at the same time. The Nike Premier 2.0 in a white-red colourway, which is just ultra classy. Some people aren't a fan of the black Soleplate, but I think it worked personally. What's your take on it?
I do agree, and especially with that colour. So white and red, it makes you think of certainly when Nike are really sweeping the
those
fields.
studs, by the way, they're almost like seafood looking studs.
Let's have a look at the studs. You see, that is a really,
Look at that.
See, that's an underrated part of a boot, is the sole plate.
Studs, yeah. Well, that sole plate,
yeah.
it's got anti-clog technology, which essentially means mud doesn't get stuck to your boots, which is so useful.
Yeah.
Soft ground, obviously, but mud doesn't get stuck to it. And what I love about that is just the smoothness of it. It looks almost like varnished. It's so smooth.
And that's quite rare, isn't it? You don't usually see a sole plate that smooth. Usually it's kind of a trend to be a lot more kind of contoured and
to me,
rich, but that's really
these are beautiful, and they are available. I think now you can get them over. You can get them available now. And to me, out of the 3 boots you looked at today, they're the pick for me. Not sure, what's your call on that?
Well, you know what? It's hard to look past the Puma boots, but that doesn't,
the future of the one.
Not taken away. Between the two, it's the future.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, not taking anything away from Mizuno and Nike, because of course they're both equally really strong.
Yeah, I guess it's a taste thing, really. Let us know in the comments which is your preference. And don't forget, if you are new to Club 40, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're here just giving you all the news that you need, in nice bite-sized chunks. Anyway, I've been Stephen, this has been Phil, and we'll see you soon.